Welcome to Jules Math Tools, where math is made easy. In today's session, we will be calculating the angles of a quadrilateral. Before you begin, it's important to remember that the sum of your angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degrees. That means that your angle 92 degrees plus 117 degrees plus 83 degrees plus your angle Q should all equal to 360 degrees. Now to find the measure of my missing angle Q, I'm going to sum the angles that are given to me, which means I'm going to add 92 degrees, 117 degrees, and 83 degrees together to find out the sum of these angles. 7 plus 2 will give us 9, and 9 plus 3 is equal to 12. We're going to put our 2, carry our 1. 1 plus 9 is 10, and when 10 is added to 9, that's from 8 plus 1, we're going to get 19. Carry our 1, and 1 plus 1 will give us 2. So the sum of the angles given is equal to 292 degrees plus Q, which should all equal to 360 degrees. And I'm now going to subtract my 292 degrees from 360 degrees to find out the amount of angles or the measure that is remaining over. So my 360 degrees minus my 292 degrees. We know that 0 can't subtract 2. We're going to borrow from my 6, making it 5. 10 subtract 2 will give us 8. We're going to borrow from my 3, making it 2 to turn my 5 into 15. And 15 subtract 9 will leave us with 6. So my angle Q is therefore equal to 68 degrees. I want to now challenge you to pause the video and find the measure of angle W for yourself. And after you've calculated and find the measure of your angle W, you can then unpause the video and follow along with me to see if the answer that you got was the correct one or is the exact same one that I'm also going to get for my angle W. And remembering that my angles all sum to 360 degrees, I'm going to write out my equation that my angle W plus 54 degrees, 118 degrees, and 85 degrees should all sum to 360 degrees. And again, we're going to sum the angles that are given to us to find out the total of their measure. 4 plus 8 is 12. 12 plus 5 will give us 17. Carry my 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 1 will give us 7. And 7 plus 8 is 15. And 1 plus 1 will give us 2. So the sum of my angles is equal to 257 degrees. And I'm now going to take that 257 degrees and we're going to subtract it from our 360 degrees. So 360 degrees, subtract 257 degrees. I'm going to borrow from my 6, making it 5. 10 subtract 7 will give us 3. 5 subtract 5 will give us 0. And 2 subtract 1 will give us 3 subtract 2 would give us 1. So my angle W is equal to 103 degrees. And remember that whenever you're calculating or finding the measure of a missing angle in any shape, once you know the sum of the angles in that diagram, you can always go back and add the answer that we got. So for example, I can add my 103 degrees to my 54 degrees, 118 degrees, and 85 degrees, and check to see if all of these angles indeed sums to 360 degrees. So there you have it. That's how we can calculate or find the measure of the missing angle in our quadrilateral. We just have to remember that these angles sum to 360 degrees. Then we're going to add the angles that are given to us and subtract their total from the 360 degrees to find the measure of our unknown angles. And remember that we also provide you with worksheets where you can practice questions like the ones we did today to become a better mathematician. And that link is also provided for you in the description box below. So until next time, this is Jules Math Tools, where math is made easy.